Hello, everybody. Welcome back. As you can see from the title, we're taking a little break from Great Circle. Just this one break here. My internet is misbehaving today, so to hopefully get around that issue, I figure Power Wash Sim is way less stress on the bandwidth and stuff, so we can hopefully, hopefully it all works out for us. If you're watching on Twitch, drop a follow, trying to reach 60 followers. If you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. Trying to reach 500 subs. Figure we'll tackle some of the Muckingham files and see what's what and just have a nice relaxing time. I do have a pseudo announcement that I'll make multiple times during the stream today. Also get to see how the chat box works. Hopefully it works well. Seems too large. But we'll see. Bonus jobs. Yeah, so I got like all of this to do. I finished all the odd jobs just for fun. So Buckingham Files Part 1. Might be able to do all three of these right off the go. I should probably turn it up a bit. So the first time I'm making the announcement, so everybody knows if you don't know already, I'm going on vacation at the end of the month. I leave next week, a week from today. So there will be no streams until I'm back towards the end of September. This isn't the last stream. Do I get all of my stuff? I do have all my stuff. Perfect. Blah 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 blah. So the main thrust of the announcement is that on Sunday stream is going to be a big one. I'm going to stream for as long as I can. Oh, there's an interior. I'm going to stream for as long as I can on Sunday. Great Circle. Just do as much as possible. Alright, let's start inside. Because why not? Guess you've heard of my famous Muckingham burger? I have not. You may have seen my catchy ad on local network a while back. We know about the ham, but what's the muck? Well, the muck is what I'm here to clean up, I assume. Then I come out, shake my head, and tell me, no, sorry guys, but you're all out of luck. You're so funny. Anyway, I re-downloaded Power Wash Sim to record a video while I was gone with the eye on Pudge. And then I've just kind of fallen into the loop of playing it again. And figure, you know what, if internet doesn't want to cooperate for a big game, we'll just chill with this. I haven't thought too much about what I'm going to stream after Great Circle. I know there's a Great Circle DLC coming out. There's other Indiana Jones games I have that I haven't played yet. I'd like to stream more Minecraft. Nice. Now, obviously, I don't think it needs to be said, because every time I've done this, it's been true, but daily content will continue even while I'm away. In place of these Thursday streams, there will be a video. It's just standard procedure. I'm not going to miss a day of uploads. Just don't expect instant responses to comments while I'm away. Otherwise, I don't have too much to say at the moment. I'll repeat that announcement periodically throughout today's stream, just so as everyone's aware. But yeah, Sunday's stream is going to be an event. I'm going to see if I can get some guest stars on. 50-50, I'll be able to do that, and we're just going to stream for as long as we possibly can. Just trying to generate some mystery about the ingredients of my burgers, get a buzz going. But now people think you just sell dirty burgers, I assume. You know, like the thingy they do with their chickeny bits. Don't know what you could possibly mean by that. Aha, there it is. It's really close prox here. There we go. Fridge freezer done. I also want to make a little shout out just to a comment I received yesterday on the most recent Spooky Squad video. I can't remember the guy's exact name, but it was something about animation. A super nice comment. Said absolute cinema, simple comment. But that's one with a Horror 101 intro skit. And that meant a lot, because the intro skits are one of my favorite things to do. I like to be really creative. So, like, the filming aspect, beyond just recording videos, is something that really appeals to me. So, for someone to appreciate it that much, especially that one, because a lot of editing tricks went into that, was super nice. More things like that coming. I'm hoping to do another scripted special project and another film cut of a game before 2025 is over. That's on the docket. to be worked on pretty intensely once I'm back from vacation. Oh, underside of the shelf. It's an impressive spot to have dirt on. There's something right there. The oven is missing something. Aha. There we go. Okay, the floor. Also, I should talk about this too. Sorry I've missed so many Sunday streams. Been playing a lot of volleyball on Sundays and the timing just wasn't quite working out. But even if I do end up playing volleyball this Sunday before vacation, the stream is gonna happen. It's gonna be a big stream, big event. Pretty much stream till I drop type of deal. My goal is to kind of to beat 6 hours because that's the longest stream I've done thus far. I think that could be fun. Fact is, there's nothing special about what I put in there. It's just Sam Malarkey plus a lot of salt. Fair enough. My eyes bugging out. Anywho, to work the treat, we were rushed off our feet for years. I assume not anymore. We fueled every festival from here to Sparkleton. There's the gnome. Gotta assume what's left for those doors are up top. Yep, there's some dirt up there for sure. Nice. Alright. Let's keep plugging away. Yeah, this nozzle's pretty great. It's pretty great. Look at it go. You're missing something on the window. There we go. Then the cat started to go missing. Do you remember? Start with Ulysses, the mayor's cat. Oh, you got blamed for the missing cats in your burgers, didn't you? That was fun. When Morton's room started, they were going into my burgers. Can you imagine? The plot of this game? Yeah, I can imagine that. It was awful. Yeah, I don't doubt it. That would absolutely kill your business. Front wheel arch is missing something. As is the tire. Must be the underside. And like in the rear too. I saw that. Yep. Power wash sim. That's what the license plate is. Power wash sim. The indicator's done. Nice. Very nice. Whee! Come on. There we go. Alright. We're going up. Ah, let's hit the sign. Let's hit the sign. So I built up this mystery, people lean into it, and my sales took a dive. Yeah, no doubt. It's just very unfortunate for you, unfortunately. In the end, I declared my ingredient list, and when people saw the colossal salt content, that really was the end. Yeah, that'd do it. It's like Alexander Hamilton. It's of acknowledgement to deliver to the outcast where I found them, and I do mean odd. It's like Hamilton with have to tell about the affair to try to preserve his legacy, and it ruins everything anyway. If you don't know history or the Broadway play Hamilton, that was a very odd statement to make. But seeing how I know both those things, just kind of fit right up my alley. Seemed like the thing to say at the time. Nice. Alright, where are we missing stuff? Missing stuff up here. Missing some stuff in here. Okay. Burger mount. Freedom. Okay, let's just stand here and hit it. It does a pretty thorough job. I don't know what's come out of the top there. It doesn't look very appetizing. This is supposed to represent like ketchup and mustard and stuff? It does say burger sauce. It does say burger sauce. I think I'm about to sneeze. That's going to be very loud, and I apologize. Is there a spot near the back I can place this to get a different angle on things? Maybe if I put it up there, I can kind of get a better angle here. Not really. Switch to white here. See if we can't get a smooth angle on it. It's like in a terrible spot. Service counter, hinges, and wing mirrors. Alright. Service counter, hinge. Oh, nailed it. That's one job done and dusted. Truck looks amazing, you're a whiz. Watching you soothingly wash away all that filth got me thinking, though. Need fresh start, full rebound. I'm either going to move to Bucketon, go full chicken, or spongely do a bakery conversion. What do you think? Cool. How you doing, Doc? Fred Cowles gave me your deeds, says you do a great job. I've been asked on behalf of my client to get a power washer down to the county observatory to help clean up. Had quite reopened a few months back, but looks like whoever it is that put the caching down, the result is we getting, hence getting you in. Don't ask me who it is or what's going on, I have no clue. I'm just the caretaker. Debo Chubb. Confirm. Let's hit it. So, announcement making its second run as we head to our second job of the day. Stream on Sunday, gonna be big and special. Last stream before I'm gone on vacation. Make sure you check it out. These are here. Doing a bagel. I remember cleaning that. Hello, gnome. I see a tumbleweed. Get going. Can run for a long way. Bucket. Immortal bucket. Alright, Torque. Doing the dish up top is probably going to be ridiculous. Oh, there's another one, a big one. Okay, I should see what's over here. There's a sign. Okay. Alright, Torque. The control room. Guess you heard a lot of theories about all the mad stuff that's happening right now. What's happening right now? I thought I resolved all of that. So it feels like whoever I talk to, I'm only ever 3 go-ons away from hearing something completely insane. Well, there has been some weird things happening around town, you know? Whoops. Oh, there's that. And that's all one piece. Perfect. It's a very loud eagle. Did the trim here get done? Yes, it did. Yeah, I had a feeling that was too high up for me to reach. Oop, oop. Now we're up here. Okay, so the control room was precisely 4% of the job. We have our work cut out for us today. I don't know what else I can do to hit that handle. There we go. Parkour! I didn't think that would work. There we go. Alright. Let's go around. It's a nice shade of blue. Turquoise, even. That's the wrong button again. Nice. Okay, I think I get how that works. I don't think I'm too close for that one to be as smooth. There we go. That's a bit better. Now I think I'm a bit far. This one just I don't have the spacing is good on this run. This side is definitely a lot rougher than the other. But we got enough of it. Could top layer it. Let's do this thing first. And let's go big to small. Actually, let's get this corner pit done. Should go down pretty easy, I would wager. Unless it's all one piece, which seems like it is. Oh, that's fine. We're gonna have to do it anyway. I do not mind the jobs with big surface area. It's the nooks and crannies that get annoying. Big surface area is where the satisfaction is. I wonder what this is made out of, because it's listed as multi-purpose. Not cement, not stone, not metal. Multi-purpose. Whee! For example, we got this Sparky in to do the rewiring Gary. Should be a stand-up guy, right? I mean, he's rewired an incredibly complex piece of equipment. True enough. There's one person you'd expect to hear sense from, it's him. Elizabeth started some weird weather we're having today. I nod and say, go on, Gary. So I think I'm standing too far away from it, and that's been the thrust of my problem. YouTube is apparently receiving an error right now, which is exactly why we're not playing Indiana Jones at the moment. Something very odd happened on the last Indiana Jones stream with the playback. Not entirely sure what happened, but it was not good. So I don't even know what you guys are receiving right now. Hopefully it's still good. Take it nice and easy. Ignore the dogs barking. If you can hear it, you might not be able to. They definitely make it fun to record and stream. Yikes. I think we're doing alright on this upper pedestal wall. We just got flashbacks to the bloody slide. That sound effect. The slide was so hard to do. That job took a long time. Okay, pedestal trim. That's a good thing to have done, because that could get super annoying. We just continue a stream. The 3 spread should cover the deficiencies of the first one as long as I have a steady hand, which is 50-50 that I have a steady hand when playing a game. Paid off this time, though. Okay. There's an underside to it to do. that runs all the way to here. Let's do the underside. What they call this? The Alidade deck? Should probably hit the edge at the same time and see if we can't 2-for-1 it. That'd be pretty nice. As if that is indeed just the edge it's counting. Burb. Different burb. See if we can do the job from down here. I don't like working on things above me when I have to get too close to it. It kind of discombobulates my brain. Ignore my dogs. Well, one dog's mine. The rest are guests. Oh, give me the edge. Come on. I'm gonna guess it's right here. This is all I need left to take it down. Yeah. All right. Railing and ramp, and then we're up top. Okay, so is the railing all one piece? Yes, it is. So I'll have to hit the outside and the inside of it. This will work. It's not the, like, best, but it'll work. We'll get the job done. Top of that rail needs to be cleaned. Nice. Let's get the top of this done here. There's an outer layer that's going to be a problem too. Alright, so let's mix it up here. Give me the long extension with the triple nozzle. I think that does the trick pretty well right there. Railings close, just got to finish the job. Down low. Keep the pressure on this here. It'll fold. Nice. Alright, poles. all of the poles. Poles. This pole's not done. Pole done. Pole done. Pole done. Pole done. Pole done. Pole done. Poles are done. Now let's get the ramp. Beautiful. We're now up to this level, folks. We'll do the outer deck first. Hey, getting close. The dish is massive and further up than I think it is, I think. Just based on sheer percentage count. Like, I can't even reach up there with the stubby. This is a whole thing. The ladders need to be cleaned. Look at the size of that dish. Can you run up the support? Kinda. Maybe not. Maybe you can run up this one. Yeah, it's the angle on that one that makes you fall. Crazy. Ah, the trim's done. Nice. Get up the ladder real quick here. Give it a first coat type of deal. I guess in that case, we'll remove the first coat. So Gary goes on, of course. I'm expecting to say something interesting about atmospherics, like a volcano spectre or the weather system. Well, as I said during campaign, that would make sense, I suppose. He says, yeah, you notice we're getting more clouds than normal. I'm not against it. Go on, Gary. Nice. He says every third go on leads to something crazy, so that'll be what's coming up next. Whoops. I don't know how I'm supposed to cover all of the ladder rungs. There's not a ton of space for it, I guess. Ooh, here's a little cheat of angle. Then if I get the same angle on this side, the ladder's close. Just gotta finish it. Nice. Okay, so it's split up at this trim. Making good progress, all things considered. There we go. There are worse ways of getting that done, I suppose. As long as my hand holds true, I probably do some good sweeping passes while plummeting. Let's go up a small ladder. Hit it from this angle. Nice. That's half the job right there. Paints a very clear picture on just how big that dish is up there. But, you know, large flat surfaces, not too bad. It's the nitty-gritty that gets frustrating. Like these vents. Boom. Very good. Alright, so limited room, let's switch back to yellow. And I mean, that we're point blank range, get a bit of a wider spread without as many gaps as the tri-headed. Oh, this thing's pretty sizable. Look at the size of that thing. Oh, the underside of the ditch is gonna suck. That's what the scaffolding's there for. Dear Lord, I didn't even think of that. That's gonna be the hardest part for sure. It's a tough location. Gary goes on. Naturally, I'm still expecting to bring it back to Rushless and weather systems. He says, of course, river's dried up and all the cats have gone missing. Wow, I think this is just I've heard of deer going in there for some. Maybe cats are sensitive to the weather too. I say, go on, Gary, a third time. Look how far that reaches. It's cutting a huge swath, though. Look at that. The long range big sweep. Look at that go. I think that's going to be the best way to do the underside of this dish. It's full-blown cutting a swath. Huge chunks just blown away. I think we're going to take on a new strategy here of when we place scaffolding, we hit everything we possibly can before we move on to the next location. Because, I mean, look at the results. Huge. Like, that's insanity. We should be able to finish some of these slots from here, too. Don't rush it. Just take the big cuts. Did do big, but there's still chunks missing. An aspect of this game I never really considered is that with the extensions and distance, you can do a lot more. It's not quite as satisfying, but look at the results. What was crazy daunting is now almost finished. That's one panel done. That's crazy big. Next slot. We just work around till it's done. And another one done. Bing. Just one moment. Check something here. And we run up more stairs. Okay, so this one I didn't move it enough. Anyway, we can do the best we can here. It's going pretty well, honestly. This scaffolding placement was a game changer for sure. This is probably too far away, bring it closer. Step lightly, get stuck on something, and here we go. See if this was even enough of a change here. Well, we can do some things at least. Wish I knew what was missing on that. Right up here. Let me go. Let's... Everything's looking pretty good down south, except for something in here. And that one. You're done. Aha! There we go. Alright, we're ready to move up top, I think. Alright, stub again. Okay, there's one I'm missing here with the hatch frame. There it is. Alright. I don't understand what I'm missing from that. I blast it like this, maybe. Nah, that seems to be doing worse. Missing something from this trim. Couldn't tell you what, though. It's odd. Alright, it's back to yellow here. Gonna get whatever Greg was saying. Here we go. Gary, sorry. Gary says, all aliens. Here's how water create clouds skies activity, which is to steal our natural resources. Cast the recon units. They're currently reporting back onto Centers. Guess who I heard this from? Mayor himself. Days away from invasion. Mark my words. I know again, this time backing well away. Oh, you don't want to tell Gary to go on? Ah, that's why. It did take. Counted battle as one trip. Alright, panel time. Those angles that make it hard to climb. Wee splat.